Hi, everyone, and welcome to Inside Bristol. I'm your host, Sheridan Nichols, and I've got Caitlin Chapman with me today from Parks and Rec, and we're talking about the superhero dance. This is a great opportunity for mothers and sons, and it is coming up. Tell us a little bit about the event and the date and everything you know.
Yes, so for Mother's Day this year, Parks and Rec decided to do a mother's son dance, and we thought a superhero theme would be perfect. So kids are invited to dress up as their favorite superhero and bring their mother, grandmother, guardian, any parent figure they have. While they're there, we will have photo booth, superhero crafts, games, prizes. We are offering free pizza, drinks, and dessert while supplies last. It's going to be May 11th at 4 to 6 p.m. in the Slater Center gym.
Perfect. Now, what about the moms? Are they dressing up as superheroes too?
They're more than welcome
if they
to.
Want.
Yes.
We're going to have a lot of Wonder Womans at the event. And that's what a great theme and just a nice way to celebrate moms in the month of May. So mark your calendars, May 11th, 4 to 6,
Yes.
and pizza for dinner. You can't beat that. And it's at the Slater Center.
Yes.
Well, this is a great event. Thanks for doing that. Anything else on the calendar that we need to be knowing about?
Yes, Parks and Rec has Nerf games coming up at Still Creek Park, April 27th. And May 11th is the Mother Son Dance. May 18th, we have Kids to Park Day at Still Creek Park. June 15th, we have the Big Truck Day at City Hall. And then July 20th, we're going to do a Mermaid Day this year at Still Creek Park at the Splash Pad.
Wow. Okay, nice. That's a new one.
Yes, that is.
I like that because you got the Nerf gun, so now we're doing the mermaids. I like this. The Nerf gun is always super popular too. So definitely, if you want to find out about all of these events, because we definitely threw a lot at you, the best place to go is the website.
Yes, website, Facebook.
Facebook, always a good spot. So lots going on. So there's no excuse to have a little fun here in Bristol. So, well, thank you for being on. And don't go anywhere. We will be back right after this. Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Inside Bristol. I'm your host, Sheridan Nichols, and I've got Brittany Fleener with me from the Branch House. Thank you so much for joining us. And we've got a lot of events coming up this month. It's Sexual Assault Awareness Month. So tell us a little bit about what the Branch House is doing.
Yeah, so Branch House is a family justice center. We provide free services to victims of sexual violence in Sullivan and Washington counties in Tennessee. And so this is a really big month for us for awareness. One of the things that we've done for the past 3 years and that we're hoping to continue to do is the Start by Believing campaign. And this is just a very basic, simple campaign, and that's why we love it so much. Because it is so simple, but it's so powerful. And it's just asking our community to start by believing victims of sexual violence when they disclose, because typically a victim will disclose the assault to someone that they trust before they go forward to receive any sort of medical care that they need or deserve, any sort of resources, or to even report to law enforcement so that we can hold offenders accountable. And so if we lay a really solid and supportive foundation for them when they come forward and say, you know what, I believe you, and then knowing the resources and knowing where to direct them to help them. So we're really excited to be bringing that back again for April. Start by Believing Day is actually April 3rd. And so we're just asking that everyone in the community really just get in the spirit of starting by believing. And there's something that they can do actually to take it a step further.
Okay, we want to know this.
Yes, so it's a pledge. It's the Start by Believing pledge. Okay. And they can actually go online to startbybelieving.org and take a personal pledge where they can fill out their name and say all the ways that they're pledging to start by believing victims, whether that is just believing them and supporting them through that, or knowing the resources and saying, I will direct this person to counseling or to law enforcement or to advocacy or even to the Family Justice Center where we can coordinate those services for them. They're just taking that personal pledge and saying that they will start by believing.
I love that campaign, and it sounds so simple, but sometimes it's nice when you just take that first step and then it helps kind of trickle effect, really.
Yeah, and social media plays a really great role in that. And so if anybody does take the pledge to Start by Believing, you can post that on social media and tag Branch House Family Center in that and hashtag Start by Believing so that others in our community can really see how many people are taking this seriously. And like you said, it trickles down to family members and friends and others that see that. And that's a huge deal. Another thing that we're going to be doing this year in April, and this is brand new, it's an event, a community event for sexual assault awareness. This event is called Spring into Action. It's going to be a day of wellness and awareness. And it's really great because there's a little bit of something for everybody for this event. It's going to be on April 27th from 10 a.m. until 3 p.m. at the Bluntville Middle School track. And we're going to start the day off with a 1-mile walk run around the track for Start by Believing. And then we'll transition into a Zumba class, a yoga class, a self-defense class, and we'll round out the day with a big cakewalk. And there's going to be kids' activities and some food trucks there. So it's going to be a really fun event for our community while we're raising awareness for sexual assault.
And is this for all ages?
Yes, it's for all ages. It's a completely free community event. Everyone's invited. And like I said, there's a little bit of something for everybody there. And so it's going to be an all-day event. There's going to be ongoing classes throughout the day, something for everybody to get moving and active, and just a really fun day for all of us to come together for sexual assault awareness.
And how did this come about?
So it was really kind of a brainstorming session. We were thinking about how we wanted to further our Start by Believing campaign in our community and how we can involve more people in that. And a part of that is just reaching out and providing fun events for people while also, making that education available. And so we thought this would be a really great way to do that, and we're really excited about it.
That is exciting. So a lot of great things going on. Anything else? I'm sure there are.
Not right now. Those are our two big events for April.
Okay.
We've got a lot of stuff coming up for later on in the year, but right now it's just about really getting the word out there about Start by Believing and the event on the 27th.
And if you don't know a little bit about Branch House, give us a little plug and share what it's about.
So Branch House, we're a family justice center. We're essentially a hub for services for victims of domestic violence, sexual assault, human trafficking, stalking, elder abuse, things of that nature. But it's a really great way to coordinate services for those folks from one location. So they're not having to regurgitate that trauma over and over again just to get the services that they deserve. So they're not having to navigate the system alone and go from one provider to another to get those services. They can come to one place and we'll coordinate that for them from there. Folks can receive an array of services. I could spend 2 hours telling you about all the great services because we partner with so many wonderful agencies that help us provide these services in our community. But some of the things that people can receive through Branch House is advocacy, orders of protection, referrals for emergency shelter, and even referrals for pet shelter sometimes too. We help with anything that a victim would need in order to flee an abusive situation or live independently following abuse. We also have an on-site sexual assault exam room, and we have 6 sexual assault nurse examiners who are on a 24/7 rotating call for us. Branch House nurses are actually providing the sexual assault response for all of Sullivan and Washington counties in Tennessee right now. We have a great partnership with Ballad, who have allowed us a clinic inside of Johnson City Med Center, Holston Valley Med Center, and then the one at Branch House. So we are responding to those exams 24/7, and it's a really great program, and a lot of folks are benefiting from it. So we're really excited about that.
Oh, that is great. Well, thank you. Thank you for coming on, and thank you for sharing all of that. And don't miss the big event coming up at the end of April. It sounds like a lot of fun and a great way to spend a Saturday.
Thank
So
you.
thank you, and don't go anywhere. We'll be back in just a moment. Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Inside Bristol. I'm your host, Sheridan Nichols, and I've got the Butchers with me, Lynn and Jim, and they are here talking about a golf tournament that is coming up to help support the library. Tell us a little bit about this event. I know you're instrumental in planning it.
Right. I serve on the Bristol Public Library Foundation Board, and this is the third year that we've hosted a golf tournament as a fundraiser. The foundation exists actually just to support the library. This is our only fundraiser during the year, in addition to solicitation letters that we send to our regular supporters. But the golf tournament is May 20th, and it's been successful in the last 2 years. We're hoping for the same in our third year. And actually, the library was able to obtain a T-Mobile grant, and that, along with foundation funds, is going to purchase a customized mobile vehicle.
Oh, wow.
That we'll be able to use around town and at various events to share information about all the services of the library. It's going to be, we feel like, will be a real asset.
Yeah, for those who can't
Yeah.
get to the library, it will come to you.
Mhm.
I love that. So mark your calendars for the golf tournament. If you want to register, how do you do that?
Bristol-library.org.
Okay.
All the information is on their registration, and we are seeking sponsorships.
Okay.
Sponsorships go from $100 to $5,000. We'd love to have as many sponsors as we can get. Also, we appreciate gift cards that can be used as door prizes. We like every golfer who participates to win something in addition to having fun playing the tournament.
Now, is it 18 holes and I guess 4 people playing along the way?
Right.
Okay, and we'll turn it to Jim because he's a golfer and he
Yeah.
participated last year.
Yes,
so tell us
I
about it.
participate every year, and I've participated in a lot of tournaments around even some places I've actually played overseas. But the Bristol, Tennessee golf course, which is now called the Club at Bristol, was formerly called the Country Club of Bristol. And at that time, when it was organized in 1894, it was the oldest course in Tennessee organized, specifically for golf. So we got 2 first country music cup and the first
And
golf
golf.
course
I love
here
that.
in Bristol. So it's a neat little course. It's challenging but fair for golfers. They really love that. Great greens, lush fairways. It's difficult, but not so difficult that you can't achieve. And in the format, which is captain's choice or select, then anybody can play. And you don't have to be good. I mean, you don't have to, every shot that you make doesn't count. It depends on, you can contribute here or there, which makes it very, very fun for folks who aren't, everyday golfers. So it's an exciting format for them.
And of course, it always helps to have the incentives of, maybe winning.
Yes, absolutely. There are people who like to win.
we like that. That's
Right,
great. So
right.
how big of a turnout are we talking typically?
We like to sponsor 25 teams.
Okay.
So that would be 100 people.
Okay.
And a team is $400
Okay.
for $100 per person.
That's great. And and do the tee times get scattered throughout?
It's a shotgun start, which means if you have 18 teams, you'd have 1 per hole that would start, and then it rotates around till everybody's finished. If you have more than 18 teams, which is a possibility, then you stack on particular holes. It's not the fastest format in the world, but it sure is a fun format for folks.
And it is 18 holes.
Yes, absolutely,
great.
18 holes
And
during
when
the day.
Yes. Oh, good. Good. The heat
Yeah.
of the day.
Right.
Hopefully it'll be absolutely beautiful, sunny,
Sure.
perfect weather.
Well, we have plenty of food and beverage donated by sponsors, so everybody will be
great,
taken
too.
care of.
I love
Yeah,
that.
Texas Roadhouse provides a wonderful lunch for
oh,
us.
wow.
And Holston Distributing is going to assist us with alcoholic beverages again this year. And Blackbird Bakery provides us some donuts, and Starbucks provides coffee for breakfast snack in the morning. So the people who have played in the tournament for 2 years have really felt like it was a very good tournament and very fun tournament.
I love that. Well, it sounds fun. Well, anything else I'm missing that you'd like to add?
It's a great tournament, and people really do love to support the library. I mean, it touches everybody in Bristol, so it's a fun thing, and it's a worthwhile charity too.
Perfect. Thank you so much for being on today, and thank you. We'll be right back. Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Inside Bristol. I'm your host, Sheridan Nichols, and I've got Denise Bourne and Mike Ratliff with me today from Parks and Rec, and we're talking about Spring Activity Book. It's out. Let's get busy, everybody in Bristol. Tell us all about it.
Well, I'll start. We are doing a few more trips in the summer, in the springtime. So we're going to different places like Bush Baked Beans and places like Pigeon Forge to Parrottville and Pigeon Forge, and just different trips. And we have a bus driver here, and they can all sign up with us. And they put their name in a little box, and we draw for them. Okay. Instead of everybody coming and signing up all at once, they can draw for the trips, and it's kind of exciting for them, and then to get to go on the trips. We also will talk about the grant that we received. We received $25,000 in grant money. So we're updating our equipment, new steps, ellipticals, and different pieces of equipment. Nice. Where some of it's very old now and we need to update. So we were lucky. Denise did a lot of work on the grants and got us some good money that was out there to get. So it's very exciting about that, and they love the new equipment because, like I said, 20 years, it's getting older, and we're averaging over 300 people a day. So It's getting really, really busy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, it's a great facility and a great program altogether. So, well, that's so exciting. What have you got? You've got the whole booklet.
So I've got our new activity guide for the whole Parks and Rec department. It is for April through June activities. You can find this on the City of Bristol's website if you search activity guide. There's also a QR code they can scan and get quick access to on their phone. Okay. Just to highlight some of the senior events we have going on. Friday, April 12th is our spring fitness marathon. Okay. And so you're going to see about 6 to 8 aerobics classes and meet our instructors. It's a 4-hour marathon. Okay. And we also have bingo in the cafeteria, so you can come and take a little break if you need to. But we'd like to offer this out to the community members over 50 that maybe not be a member yet, but are interested in trying out our classes. It's a good way to see the aerobics program we have here and meet our instructors and just kind of see what we've got going on. We'll give tours that day. We also have a line dance workshop coming up, so you can learn the line dances the local favorites that they're doing at weddings and dance events on the weekends. And then we're doing our first ever art show here. Oh, wow. So we've turned our cafeteria into an art gallery featuring art from our watercolor and acrylics class. So on April 30th in the cafeteria from 8 to 12, you can stop in, have some snacks, and check out the art from your local artists. And then we're also going to conclude that event with our first ever canvas and coffee paint party.
Oh, how fun.
And no experience is needed.
Okay.
So we're hoping.
And this is all at the Slater Center.
This is all at the Slater Center. We've got so much going on this spring. There should be something that everyone's going to love. From our culinary classes have been popular, craft classes, the trips now.
So if you're not involved, you need to make your way over to the Slater Center, get an activity book, meet these amazing people, and join, because it's nice to stay connected to the community.
Yes.
So, and this is a great way to do it.
It is.
But I love it. Well, thank you so much. Am I missing anything?
That's it.
We got it all. Well, thanks you two for being on. And thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.